Hi paper crafters, today I'm sharing a tea-themed shaker card tutorial. The first thing we'll need is 4¼ by 5½ card base, and I also have a panel here of the same size and made of the same cream cardstock. And we'll also need a frame. To make it, I've used the two largest die from Rectangle Basics set by Memory Box. I've actually cut it out 3 times. And now I'm going to stick the 3 frames one on top of another just to make it dimensional. If you are interested in the tools and products I am using, they are all listed on my blog as well as in the description. This is a piece of craft foam. I've trimmed it to be just a tiny bit smaller than the panel, and then I'm going to temporarily adhere it to the panel with the pieces of washi tape. Next, I am arranging all my elements on my card panel. The dies I'm using are Gentle Leaf Collage and Teacup Stack. Both of them are by Poppy Stamps. I'm securing the dies on a panel and then I'm going to run it through the die cutting machine. And the dies will cut through cardstock and the craft foam. I'm cutting around the leaves, leaving just a thin border. And this will allow me to make a shaker card. I've die cut the same leaf image on a scrap piece of cardstock, and this way I have created a disposable stencil. So I'm going to stencil through the leaves and apply this pattern all over my panel. Now I'm flipping over the panel and sticking a piece of acetate at the back side. The acetate is followed by the piece of craft foam that I have cut. And now I have to add one more layer of tape adhesive right on top of the craft foam. The sequins I'm going to use are Oatmeal Hollow Stars by Cat Scrappiness. I'm carefully adding them inside both windows. Now when the sequins are added, I'm covering the whole thing with my card base and pressing it down. Now when my shaker windows are ready, I have to work on the card front. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm sticking the frame on top, the one that I have made at the very beginning. This is the Teacup stack image that I've die cut out of this panel, and now I'm just sticking it right back into its place on top of the acetate. And I'm also going to inlay those 4 tiny pieces between the cup and the handle. To give the teacups more dimension and definition, I'm sticking 3 more die cuts out of white cardstock right on top of the existing ones. This die is called River Fairy. It's also by Poppy Stamps. I've die cut the wings out of white cardstock and the body out of light craft cardstock, which is Nina Desert Storm. And now I'm connecting the wings to the body, and then I'm going to adhere this fairy to the card front with a couple of foam squares. As a finishing touch, I'm going to stick some sequins to the wings of the fairy, and that finishes my card for today. Thank you for watching this tutorial till the end. Here is the collection of all the coffee and tea themed projects that I have made. Hope you will find some interesting ideas here. Have a fantastic day and thanks for watching again.